So, my winter bulk is over, and now it's time to start cutting. Now for those people who don't know what bulking and cutting is, I'll just briefly go over it. Bulking is when you eat a caloric surplus, so you have more calories each day than what your body needs, so you gradually put on weight. This is hopefully mainly muscle, but you will also get fat along with this. Obviously you want to minimise the amount of fat that you gain, but gaining fat is inevitable with bulking. Cutting is the opposite. You're trying to cut down the body fat you have, but by doing this you will also lose some muscle along the way. Staying at your current weight is known as maintenance. So when you're cutting, you want to be eating below your maintenance. Now the steeper you do this, the faster you'll lose fat, but you will also lose a lot more muscle this way. So the best thing to do is work out what your maintenance is, then drop down maybe 100 or 200 calories below this each day. Then do this for a couple of weeks, see if you're seeing progress, and if you are seeing progress then continue with it until it starts to slow down. Then you might need to drop it down another 100 or 200 calories. But yeah, like I said, if you're not seeing progress then you have to change something. Either drop your calories down a bit or exercise slightly more. If you've just started out with lifting, then I wouldn't suggest cutting, since it's more of an intermediate to advanced thing to do. At the start you should just mainly focus on getting your strength up and getting more gains. Then once you've been training for, I'd say at least a year, maybe 2 years, then you can maybe think about starting to cut. Obviously you can still diet, but I wouldn't go down to very low body fat percentage levels. Now I know I say I am cutting, but I'm not going to be going down to crazy body fat percentage levels. I just want to be able to see more definition. Like I say with everything, you have to stay consistent and be patient, since a process like this takes at least a few months. So this was me last year at the end of my bulk. I got up to around 89 kilos, which is about 195 pounds. So then I managed to drop down to what I am here, which is 79 kilos or 175 pounds. So that's quite a big difference between the two. I feel as if this year I've had a much more successful bulk, as in this picture here, which I took quite recently, I was at 91 kilos, which is around 200 pounds. So if you compare it to last year's picture, you can see that although I'm heavier, I'm still leaner, so I'm at a much better place to start. So bulking up to this, I was eating around 3,500 calories a day, as my maintenance is around 2,800 to 3,000. So now that I've started my cut, I'm eating between 2,600 and 2,700 calories a day. This will make my fat loss quite slow and steady. However, this will make sure that I maintain the most amount of muscle. As I feel last year, although I did get down to quite a low weight, I did also lose a lot of muscle along the way. Now, I don't know what weight I want to get down to exactly, or what body fat percentage, since I'm not competing in anything. I'm just doing it because I want to get leaner for summer. And I know a lot of people would think this is weird, but I actually quite enjoy sort of sticking to a diet and sort of seeing the change that the diet has on my body. I'm not going to be making any changes to my training at all. I'm just going to stick to the same structure that I'm following at the moment. I might add in a bit more cardio just to keep my fitness up, but other than that it's going to stay pretty consistent to what it was while I was bulking. Now obviously with cutting you're going to be in a caloric deficit, so you're not going to be getting as much energy as what your body needs to maintain its weight. This means that you will not be able to put on any muscle, and it'll be a lot harder to build up strength, meaning that a lot of my lifts aren't going to go up much in the coming months. So far I'm pretty happy with how my strength has progressed, since it's gone up quite a lot since last year, and I'm excited to see the physique that I will have in this summer. Anyway, that was just a quick video on the basics of cutting and what I personally am going to be doing during my cut. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.